Greetings everyone, thank you for joining me. Hey guys, welcome to 2018. This is the January reading, the very first reading for the beginning of the year. A really good time again to focus on the directions you want to go in, the things you want to manifest for the year, and your goals, ambitions, dreams and desires. We are using the John Holland Psychic Tarot deck for this month. We are only going to be doing 4 cards from this deck, one for each week of the month. And Capricorn, this is your reading. You guys are the first off the relay belt for each new year, being in the first of the day, for the first of the month, for the first of the year, Capricorn. So I wish you all the very best for a successful, wonderful 2018, Capricorn. Let's see what's coming your way with your cards. The first card is emotional withdrawal. The second card is a major arcana, which is number 11, which is balanced, which is the justice card. The third card is the Six of Wands, as such, that is victory and success. And the fourth card is the Three of Coins, recognition and reward. So if we come in, we'll zoom that in a little bit for you just to keep it in best focus that we can. I like how you start your year off with the one major arcana, then you've got a Cups card, a Wand and a Pentacle. So you're representing every area of your life here and your possibly your thoughts and directions and how the month starts. So when we see that first card that perhaps is coming in at the beginning of the month, at the beginning of the year, number 8, emotional withdrawal. Now the 8 of Cups can be considered a little bit of a kind of a sad card. It can feel as if you are leaving things behind you, although the number 8 I feel is a prosperous number. So there's a little bit of dichotomy going on within the energies of this card. The 8 is kind of like the ever-ending cycle of life, the fact that we're always recycling and going back through things, so remember that. It's also known as the monetary number quite often, so don't get your thoughts down about the 8 of Cups. Think upon it as the man on the beach there. He is in quiet contemplation and he is actually looking forward into the waves. And the waves and the oceans again are perpetual movement and recycles of life. So if some of you are at the stage when you begin the new year with thinking that I'm leaving something behind, this could be a relationship, it could be people in your life that for some reason are moving in different directions, like they might be friendships that you had formed during work or during studies, or even if you lived in a certain neighborhood and for some reason you're all starting to go your own way. It could be because you're moving forward and onwards and upwards, or they're moving out of your life. Sometimes it can feel as though you feel a bit sad and deflated is perhaps a word, because there will be energy, time, emotion and love that you could have installed into these relationships and you've left feeling a little bit flat. Now sometimes of course when we come into the very beginning of a new year, we can have that sense of loss, of grieving of the year that has been. For a lot of people that won't be the case. We look forward to a new year for all of the positive reasons, and a lot of us say, right, bring on the new year and may it be a better one than last year. So you can use any of those type of analogies to broaden that energy and to focus on the positive moving forward for you if you like as well. I think also the ocean and being by the sea could be really cathartic and healing for you, and there could be a lot of positive energetic vibration from grounding yourself on Gaia, getting energy from her. She's very powerful, and that earth energy when we are outdoors and at one with nature is both stimulating and invigorating at the same time. Also the colour green and the purpley blues will be also very beneficial for showing some sort of healing energy. This is very much like the colour of the fluorite stone, with the purple and green in it, and there's an example of the fluorite stone. It is a very good healer at all levels. It transmutes physical healing if you have any physical ailments that need healing, as well as emotional. Now, I was going to draw for us all one other card to go with the cards that are there from the Rider-Waite deck, and I will still do that. I will place this first card over the number 8, the emotional card, and we will see what message it's going to extend on for you in terms of relationships, feelings, healings, and leaving things behind. So for Capricorn, the King of Swords. So perhaps this King of Swords is somehow playing a part in the feelings that you're having. This could be, in fact, a person who is on your mind. It could be a friend or a relative. It is most likely to be an air sign person, or certainly with an air sign rising energy. So possibly there could have been communication between you, or miscommunication, which can sometimes be the case when the air sign cards or the sword cards turn up. So maybe if you feel as though something needs to be rectified or remedied or balanced back up again, which is what this card is suggesting, it might be worthwhile that you spend some time talking things through with this person, or possibly with a group of people. He could even insinuate something like a mentor or a tutor or a boss, if you are working for a company, or a long-term friend or a family member. So communication might be one way of resolving any issues that might be around this subject matter. We come to the next week in the month and we see 11, the karmic card of balance, which is known as the Justice card. I really like it when this card turns up in readings. It generally bodes the fact that justice is turning in your favour. So it is a very karmic card. It can talk about past life energies as well. Now this can refer to your career, it can refer to health, relationships, your karmic family vibrations, anything in your life. But for some reason, which is really cool, at the beginning of the year, this really big card has turned up for you guys. Now I don't see the Justice card come out that often. So I think it is something worth thinking about. If there have been synergies or energies within your life that have felt like they needed to be brought back into balance, or you've felt as though things haven't been fairly adjusted or fairly gone your way, then this card gives the impetus for that to change. So it's kind of as if it is coming from a higher level than us. It's coming from a galactic energy source, and it's almost saying it's your turn. So bear with it, focus on what I said earlier about manifesting the things that you want to have happen, because when the Justice card turns up, there is a possibility that this can happen. The other thing to think about is this talks about balance for your body as well. Body, mind and soul here, guys. So remember to treat your body with love, nurture and respect. Do a little bit more of what this guy is doing outdoors, grounding himself, or being at one with nature and the earth-like energies, which is very much a Capricorn anyhow. And I think for you Capricorns, you can gain so much by energizing yourself with that grounding energy, because it really is you. It's where you come from. Let us shuffle here for the second card for the second week and see what else it would like to tell us in relation to this balance card. So this is for Capricorn for the second week of January. We have another person in on the reading, and this time we have the Page of Rods. Now he can be a person, and often young, and a fire sign energy. So this balance karmic energy could be around someone like this. So it could be a relative or a friend or a work colleague if you are working in life that may be needing to have something balanced within your relationship. So there could be some balancing coming here with relationships, I feel, because we're talking a lot about people with these Rider-Waite cards that have come in. They definitely feel as though you're stirring the pot somehow with relationships and people and energy in the beginning part of the month. And I think it's close, fairly close relationships, friends and possibly family members as well. Now the other thing to contemplate with the page is that when a page turns up, if it's not a person, it's very much about new beginnings and new energies and new cycles. The Page of Rods is very much about creativity. So ideas, dreaming, inspiration, aspiration, projects of any type. And often if you are a working person, this can be in your career sector. You might be fired up with new possible ideas or motivations or ways forward around your way of earning money in life with your career, or with, if you're not a working person, then your hobbies and your passions, the things that get you going in life. And again, because it's associated with this card, it feels as though it's a very creative energy that's coming and rebalancing and resetting you off in a new direction. So 2 nice messages there for that second week of January. Let's move into the third week, and we see this beautiful 6 of Wands here. Victory and success. There's not a lot more you need to say about that card. It is the card of success. So something you have been doing or working on, or a project or exam results, is coming to fruition, and there is positivity for you. So if any of you need congratulating on a project you've been doing and it's coming to its end with success, congratulations to you all. It's an endeavour or a project that you deserved to get accolades with and success on. Also right next to it, in 6 and 3, you know, 3 and 3 is 6, and half of 6 is 3. So you've got this, again, synergy of numbering codes going on. This is also recognition and reward. So towards the end of January, we're getting a lot of feeling of positivity around ideas, career options, structurings, exam successes, the way you move forward, the way you have utilised your capacity to think, get things started, bring them into this reality. It's all really great, positive, wonderful cards. This can often be around the career, and it can often be associated with 3 people, and it often tells you you receive some sort of recognition in a workplace if you are a career person, or this could be the achievement of exams you are sitting, or scholarships, or anything along those lines as well. So let's see what the last 2 cards from the Rider-Waite are going to be for you, Capricorn, to finish off this month. Now remember to check your rising and moon signs, because there might be some really succinct full energy messages in there for you as well. We have the 4 of coins, and we have another 3. So 2 3s together is worth thinking about. There's a synergy going on there. Beautiful colouring I see coming through this bottom line. We're getting a lot of the lovely yellows, which also talk to you about the solar plexus chakra and energy through the core of the body. So strengthening that part of your body, regaining your intuition and your gut instinct will also be part of the message. And when that happens, we get a lot more of this inspiration coming to us. So for this 4th week, the 2 3s, think of the number 3. It could be very representative for something powerful and important for you. The 3 of Cups down here is a beautiful card. It's a well-loved and cherished one. It talks about the brotherhood and sisterhood of close friendships who value each other, who support each other and show network and promise and support and trust and backing each other up, which is exactly what I set up here. So perhaps there is a team of 3 of you somewhere along the line who are conglomerating together to bring some project. Look, it can even be a project like forming a party, like a 21st celebration, or a marriage, or a wedding, or a 50th wedding anniversary, a baby's christening event. There could be any of these type of things too, where it takes a group of people together to format this event, which turns out to be very successful and happy and full of love and togetherness. We come back to this 3rd week, we see the 6 of Wands with victory and success, and we see the Pentacles card underneath, which often talks to us about success in and around our finances or career. So remember, for those of you who aren't working, this could be your financial structures in life. This could be how you bring money into your home. This could be how you've been investing it. This could be selling a home or buying a property or product or buying shares or anything along those lines. It feels positive. It feels as though there's some sort of success. So some of you who have had a property on the market, or you've been looking to rent a new home, there's success around that as well. If some of you might have been thinking that your money was a bit tight, or you've forgotten perhaps where you've invested some of it, or dividends have come in and they have paid a better, higher rate than you had been expected. This could also be a good time to buy some shares, because the shares that you buy, they might be going to be worth investing in and pay dividends as time goes on. So there you are, Capricorn. I think you have a really nice energy to your reading, with a lot of great positives, especially as we moved into sort of this energy here. This one was just giving you a little bit to think about with emotional energies going on. I also think that it can indicate, especially the Eight of Cups, that we sometimes need to pace ourselves and to take a little bit of time out and remember what I said earlier, nurture our bodies, mind and soul. And for you guys, because this is your birthday month as well as the beginning of the new year, you have this double whammy of getting like a two-shot hit at the beginning of the year to really pump you up, to take you forward with dreams and empowerment and wonderment and, you know, just giving it all you've got. So it's a great time for Capricorns to do this. Now, I have a lot of Capricorns in my life who are very, very dear to me. So when I do a reading for Capricorns, I'm actually really, really full of a lot of people's thoughts and energies going into the reading anyhow. But for all of you who join me, I honestly say it is a great opportunity for you right now to get into the groove and really go with your energy, your gut feelings, and inspire yourselves to create 2018 to be the best year yet. So wishing you all many blessings. Much love, everyone. Namaste.